Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous today. I am doing well, and this is another episode of What You Say Happen Now. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these. It's been like last year. That was like corny. Make sure to like this video. I'd really appreciate it. Be sure to check out my website, missptv, for all the updates, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at misstp90, as well as on Instagram, same username. And be sure to like my Facebook fan page. I don't know why I'm doing all of this. This is too many hand movements, but that's Miss PTV. I'm gonna give you guys the What You Say Happen Now each and every week. I'm going to try my bestest to do that. Okay, I'm not gonna pick a day because y'all know how I be like all over the place. So I'm not gonna do that. I wanted to talk about this Shawty Lo. Y'all know that song. They know, that's him. He has a new show coming on the Oxygen channel. Well, I don't know now because a lot of people are not liking it. It's called All My Babies. And I'm going to try to put the link to the trailer down below. It's a whole 10-minute trailer of just foolery, ratchetness, and I loved it, especially when they were making spaghetti and they were making breadsticks with wheat Marita bread. I loved it. He has about 26 kids, or maybe he has 12. I don't know, but he has like 12 baby mamas. They did say he was a good daddy, but I just feel bad for his little girlfriend because she thinks she is like the queen and it's really the other girl. So that's gonna be hilarious. I hope they put it on TV because Love and Hip Hop is on TV and that's ratchet. So I don't see the big difference between all these shows. Like they're saying one's not as good as the other one and that's bad and it's ghetto and it's showing like a bad representation, whereas Sister Wives, it's actually hyped up and they got a freaking reunion and all this crap. It don't make no sense. People are saying that's for religious purposes. BS. Why does one man need to be with 8 wives in 8 different houses in a cul-de-sac? That don't make no sense to me. Okay, a lot of people are getting married. A lot of people are preggers. So I'm just going to go down the list. I want to talk about, of course, the obvious. Kimye, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, they actually did this. And she has a bun in the oven. So sometimes if you have sex like this, a bun will pop out. You see, that's like a stomach. Wait, it's a stomach. So like this and the stomach. So a lot of people are upset about it. But my thing is, just like I said, get out of Beyonce's uterus. Kim Kardashian, y'all need to get out of her uterus. A lot of people were hating on the Kardashian show and they're like, I can't believe it. They better be thanking Kim for that sex tape. They really need to be thanking Ray J. That's all I got to say. And they need to be thanking their daddy for giving them some sort of relevance. But I honestly think this stems from Ray J. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That sex tape where they were at it, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, they really need to be thanking Kim because without Kim, Chloe, all of them, they not relevant like that. I mean, I love me some Chloe, but if it didn't stem from Lamar and all these other ones, she wouldn't have a show. It was Kanye who actually, he was doing some sort of performance and he was like, y'all need to give it up for my baby mama Kim. And I was like, oh, really? That's it? Wow. It was kind of similar to when Beyonce dropped the mic and she was like, I want y'all to feel the love that's growing inside of me. And I didn't really get it until she dropped the mic and opened up like, you put my love on top, boom. And she showed the stomach area and I was like, oh, she's pregnant. So that's how he dropped the news, and then everybody on Twitter went awry, and yeah, that's pretty much what happens. I wish the best for them. I just definitely want Kim and Chris Humphries to really call it quits, get that divorce, and it'll be like smooth sailing from then on. I don't know what this baby is gonna look like. Same thing with what happened with Beyonce and Jay. You didn't know what was gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen with this one either. Let's just pray for the best. Phaedra from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's pregnant, so apparently there was no trouble in paradise with Phaedra and Apollo. So hopefully, you know, that works out well. She's been saying she had to keep it under wraps just because of this new season, and you know, they try to make it look juicier for TV, so she didn't want to say anything extra and out of the way. So I'm guessing on this next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, she'll have her own little spinoff with being pregnant, so we'll see. But I wish them the best. I think that's cute. I like it. Speaking of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene and Greg, y'all know Nene Leakes. Nene and Greg, they're getting back together. Like, But that's wonderful. I think that's great. They should have been together anyway because don't nobody want either one of them. I'm just saying. But yeah, I recently read Nene's interview in Sister to Sister magazine, and it was actually really good. Greg's, I just flipped through and skipped over, just looked at the pictures. But Greg is looking real clean. I guess that LA money is doing it, honey. That Real Housewives of Atlanta money is doing it, because if y'all see season 1 to now, like, they look all scrubbed up. The makeup is different. They're not as greasy. I am loving it. So yeah, kudos to them for getting back together. Thank God. Janet Jackson, she's gonna go ahead and get married. It's funny how time flies, because she's gonna go ahead and be in control and go ahead and get married, and that's the way love goes. And I'm glad that she's not so lonely anymore. She doesn't have to let just anybody hold her. I thought that Jermaine Dupri, he was really gonna get back in there and give her the pleasure principle. She was like, oh no, son of a gun, I don't need all of that. So she told that boy, whoever she's getting married to, would you mind? And he was like, girl, yeah. So yeah, it took me a while to remember all those Janet Jackson songs, because that was off the cusp. Okay, so Brandy, she's gonna go ahead and get married too to that little boy. What's his name? Ryan. They're a cute little couple. She wanted to be down. She was tired of being brokenhearted, and he was like, girl, it's a full moon, so you might as well come as you are, girl. Okay, we're no longer departed. Like, let's get back together, because we're just sitting up in our room. I'm really happy for Brandy, because you know, this year it all belongs to her. I want to talk about Fantasia Barrino. I just want to ask Fantasia to just stay off of Instagram, because she's doing a lot. Apparently 140 characters were not enough for her. She was up on Instagram, and she apparently uses that whole comment box. I don't know why a lot of people do that. They use the whole comment box on Instagram to write like long novels. She wanted to use that whole big old box, and they told her, Fantasia, you can use your phone tonight. And she apparently was like, okay, I'm gonna use my phone. So she had like paragraphs long, full of incorrect grammar, and she just went off, honey. And my whole thing is, Fantasia, you can't do that, sweetheart. I love me some Fantasia. I love her music, and I just think she's a pot of gold, Trinidad James. But don't believe me, just watch, because she's making a mess, and I need her to stop. I just want these celebrities to be careful, because they saying anything they want to on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, and then they delete it all of a sudden, like we can't see it and we can't screen cap, honey. Don't act like you haven't done anything. That's one thing I did want to tell Fantasia. Be quiet, boo-boo. Hush. Stay in your little corner, you little pocket puppet, because you are not squeaky clean pudding. You're still not out of the woodwork just because you had that baby. You are not out of the darkness, sweetness. Thanks. I want to talk about some shows that I've watched, and then I'm going to wrap this puppy up. I first want to talk about T-Boz's new reality show, Totally T-Boz. All in all, I am a TLC super fan. I love TLC. They're like, besides Destiny's Child, they're one of my favorite girl groups. Like, I love them. I know all their songs, amazing. So whenever they did this last reality show, not What Chilli Wants, I did like What Chilli Wants, but I honestly think they should have done a season 2. They just should have done something together on VH1. And after watching Totally T-Boz, I think the exact same thing. I think that Chilli and T-Boz should have came together and just talked about their lives, how they are now. You know, they could have had like a back and forth like they did on this first episode, but that's neither here nor there, and they're not gonna do it. I really enjoy her personality and what she's doing. It's very positive. It's not negative. She's talking about how she wants to get back into music, but at the same time, you know, her health is a big factor, because she just came back from, you know, having a brain tumor and, you know, regaining her sight, her speech, I believe her hearing, and her balance. So I was like, whoa. So that was crazy. Her family's helping her, and she's moved to LA from Atlanta. And Chilli, she wants to get back into the studio and do a lot with TLC, but she's like, hold up, boo. I've done put my life on pause for TLC for forever, and now I want to do my own thing. But my only thing with that is, you're saying that TLC is very strenuous, and yet you want to get into something that is going to take a huge toll over your body. I honestly believe she should keep creeping and doing the what, don't go chasing waterfall. I think she should keep doing that, because that's going to be strenuous in itself. She has to reinvent herself. That has a lot of travel, a lot of touring to do, honey. Chilli is like, baby, we need to keep getting these checks, boo-boo. You're doing a lot. But Chilli, at the same time, she needs to keep doing them little workout tapes and other stuff. I do agree with T-Boz as well. I'm kind of contradicting myself, because people, not saying we don't want to hear them old singing creep, but just how music is right now, if you put out something like that again, people aren't really going to listen to it, because now they want that bop, bop, That's all people want to listen to. And R&B is really kind of obsolete right now, unless you Trey Songz. With the digital age that we're in right now, you kind of got to go with the times. I did get a chance to watch the Sisterhood that came on right after T-Boz's show. And honey, that show was ratchet. And it gave me everything that I needed. Now, I say ratchet a lot. And I don't mean ratchet like, oh, that's you ratchet? That's not what I mean. I mean, it's like a good, wholesome. It's not wholesome, but it's good entertainment. And that's what I mean by ratchet. I don't mean, oh, you ratchet. I mean, like, it's good entertainment. And I loved it. It's about I believe it's 5 first ladies and their husbands who are ministers. And the first ladies, they're going through their own thing. One first lady, they have a mega church, and she's Puerto Rican and he's black, and they have a really nice church. Another couple, they're a black couple, and something happened with their church, so they lost it. So now they're trying to regain everything, and she's like a reformed drug addict, and he trying to get her back, and she like on the cusp. And then there's like this white couple, we see them this week, and they have another one. He's like radical, and he's a reformed Jewish guy, and he's a reformed, I hate saying Jew like that, but that's what he is. And she's a black chick, and they're trying to build a church together, but everybody think they're crazy. And then the last couple, she looks just like Rashida from Love and Hip Hop, and he is like one of those preachers who I think likes little kids. He just looks weird to me, and she wants to have another baby, and he's like, girl, no, that was a red flag for me. So it was just a lot. It's just a mess, and I think that show is gonna be like really good for my spirit, and I loved it. So I'm definitely gonna tune in. Let me know if you would like me to do like mini reviews of those, and I'll definitely see what I can do. But down below in the more information tab, definitely check these links out, because I'm gonna put some links so that you guys can check out these shows so you can watch with me, and it seems like we're together. Down below in the comment section, be sure to comment on what your new favorite shows are. If you checked out the Sisterhood or Totally T-Boz, what you think about Kimye, the pregnancy, all that stuff. I can't wait. I'm definitely interacting with you guys on my last couple of videos. I've been commenting back, so be sure to comment. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I truly love the support. You guys are amazing. I appreciate the tweets, everything. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.